Okay, we're freezing. Hey, it's La Carmina. We're outside the venue here for Birthday Massacre, Black Veil Brides, Dolmen, or Vampire. But we're waiting for Andy6 to come get us because we're about to interview Black Veil Brides. Hello everybody, I'm La Carmina with LaCarmina.com. I'm here with...
Should we shut that door?
Yeah, let's shut that door. So, readers of my blog, they are obsessed with Japanese rock, visual kei culture. Okay. Wondering, do you know about visual kei rock in Japan at all?
I do not. I know nothing about that. I know, I'm sorry. I really don't. I just became aware that apparently we kind of look like that, and I had no idea. I'm in, like, all of our influences visually are like, you know, Molly Carew and Kiss and LA Guns and those kind of bands, but you know, our record just came out in Japan and we've had a huge reaction from people that are fans of that sort of movement, so I'm getting into it more now, and I like the way the whole visual, you know, the way it's presented and stuff, but no, I would be lying if I said I knew anything about it. I'll find out more though and get back to you.
Definitely.
Alright then, what I want to hear you guys do is on the count of 3, I want you to sing with me, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing a part, then you're going to sing a part. Can you do this with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. We gather here to sing fun. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You're going to sing that back to me. 1, 2, 3. We gather here to sing fun, yeah. Beautiful, Seattle. Here's the next line.
And that's definitely what we are, is the leather and the big hair and the makeup and everything. So.
Absolutely. Japanese girls go crazy for it.
I think we're going to be in Japan next year, so we're excited.
Yeah, so you've never been to Japan at
No,
all?
I haven't. I've never been there. I hear that I'm going to be very tall there.
Yes, I can guarantee that.
My friend Matt was in a band for a while. I went over there and he said, and he's like 6'4", and I'm about 6'2", and he said that you could just see over everything. So I look forward to being a human giant.
Are you interested in Japanese culture at all?
You know, I honestly, I like the, you know, they seem to have a lot of, like, festivals and they celebrate things, and then there's a lot of visual stuff, so I like that kind of stuff, but I've never really known a whole lot about it. The only Japanese band that I ever listened to was Balzac, which is like a horror punk band.
Oh, yeah. One criticism or complaint that some visual kei bands in Japan get is that the focus is too often on their appearance and not so much on their music. And you guys being so super visual, is that something that you sometimes come across?
Yeah, but I don't really care. You know, I think that it's not really mutually exclusive. The people who don't typically look good are the people that complain about there being an image. It's the dudes who you can't get it quite together that sort of look like they just walked out of the Home Depot that are, you know, concerned about how I look. I don't really care if somebody, I don't need someone to dress up to be entertained, but I like someone to dress up for me to be entertained. You know, I like to go to a show and see something that's apart from usual day-to-day life, and, you know, it's nice to see when bands, you know, give a shit and put in some sort of effort.
Yeah. So this is a custom jacket.
This is the jacket that I sort of...
Why don't you get closer, maybe?
It's, yeah, I don't know, I stud all my stuff, and, like, I got this at, like, I think like a flea market or something.
Oh, so you do it yourself? You do all this yourself?
Yeah, and really cool. Like all of our, like, these belts and stuff we made, and we make a lot of our stuff.
So your message in a lot of your songs, it's about being an outsider, the feeling of being beaten down upon. And where would that stem from?
Just my childhood. I mean, they always say that the best people write about what they know, and I know what it's like to be different. I know what it's like to be an outcast, or to grow up in an area where you sort of feel alone for the way that you look, or you know, how you dress, and so very, very early on I started writing songs about my personal life and how I dealt with things and finding strength within myself to get through the day-to-day life. And so that's really where the vast majority of our songs come from, this personal experience. And I think that maybe, if anything, that sort of strikes a chord with our audience, because a lot of our fans can, it resonates to them, the idea of being an outsider, being the outcast, and rather than laying down and letting society affect you, sort of finding strength.
Look at these young fags up on stage. Look how gay they look. I will say one thing. If anybody in this room wants to say that, you come the fuck up here, because I will beat the shit out of you, motherfucker.
And so would you say that your songs have a message of inclusiveness? I know you guys have the Black Veil Bra Army, which is very, very supportive and strong.
Certainly, yeah. That's what, they sort of started calling themselves that on their own. The whole army aesthetic and the idea of being unified in the ability to be yourself, or to not really care what society says about you is very cool.
So with this message of inclusiveness, let's say a friend of mine came to the show to, say, see War Vampire or something, hadn't heard of you guys before. What would you do to sort of get them onto your side, get them part of the army? The thing is, I don't try to get people on my side. No.
If someone comes to see War Vampire and they watch us and they enjoy us, and that's, by all means, that's great, but we're going to go up on stage and do our same show every night regardless. The people that I have problems with, the people that come to shows and they're there to see, say, one specific band, and they just stand there and look angry the whole time you're playing, and so they probably will get hit with a water bottle, or told to either just turn around or fuck off and leave. For us, we go up on stage, we play our show every night to the people that want to hear it, and hopefully we make some new fans. Hopefully people can understand what our message is, but if we don't, then I don't care. I know who our audience is. I know what our band means to our fans, and hopefully, like I said, we can maybe convert some people, but that's not what my intention is. My intention is to go play for the people that want it and the people that need it.
And the ones that don't get hit with water bottles or whatnot?
You only get hit with a water bottle if you flip us off or throw water at us. So I'm not just going to go up to you and throw water at you. I might go up to you and throw water at you. That might actually happen.
Okay. Watch out tonight.
Yeah, watch out. Don't, make sure your fans aren't, or your friends aren't flipping us off.
Okay. I will make sure they're on their best behavior, Rose.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Because here's the thing. There's two things that are going to happen. A, your arms are going to get tired, and B, you're going to leave here soaking wet. So those are not fun things to do. Yeah, we'll do the plug again. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
plug. So you can find out more about visual gay culture, J-rock, and all things spooky gothic, including Black Veil Brides, on www.lacarmina.com.
Yeah!